Hello, beautiful viewers. This is the Franklins, and with me here is my beautiful wife, Salem Franklin, and I remain my humble self, Mr. Franklin, Pastor Franklin. Yeah. All right. You're welcome. I want to appreciate the viewers that have been following, the comments, the shares, the likes, and we really want to appreciate all of you for your support.
Thank you.
It has really encouraged us so far, and it's still encouraging us.
It has also helped us to spread the word further and faster by your sharing and you telling others about the channel and all of that. So thank you so much. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Okay, today we just want to discuss a very sensitive issue, and that has to do with marriage. Okay, with the uprising, breakups and divorce in marriages across the world lately, it really calls for concern. That we look into that issue and guide the young ones that are coming up so that they will be able to make the right decisions and know why and why not they should go into marriage or not. They should be able to know why they should go into marriage and the reasons why they are supposed to go into marriage. So today we're going to be talking on the topic we title as
Reasons why you shouldn't marry.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Reasons why you shouldn't get married.
Yeah.
So some of you, so many things will be coming through your mind now, like, what are they trying to say? Okay, please.
Should you not get married?
We really wanted to pay keen attention to what we're about to discuss today.
Yeah.
Reasons why you should not marry. So I'd like you to just begin from somewhere.
All right. I think the first one we'll go with is don't get married if you feel desperately in need of a spouse because you feel you are lonely.
Wow.
That's a very wrong reason to get married.
Wow.
If you have not been able to solve the issue of loneliness, marriage won't solve it. You have to be able to, you have to come to a point where you are not feeling lonely anymore. Because the truth is, there are times that your spouse will not be there for you.
Exactly.
So what do you do at that time? What do you do?
Exactly.
All right. So if the reason why you're getting married is because you are lonely, is a wrong reason.
It's a very wrong
reason. Very wrong reason.
It's a very wrong reason.
Yes. When the God wanted to make the woman, all right, He said this, that it's not good for a man to be alone. Yes, we know. But people, I think a lot of people do not understand what that really means. Okay, now being alone in this sense is that God didn't want the man to do the work He has given to him alone.
Wow.
Not because the man was lonely, was having this loneliness. No, the man didn't feel anything like loneliness, what people feel now. I'm lonely, I'm alone, and all of that. All right, there was nothing like that for Adam. All right, in the Bible, in Genesis. Right, God wanted him to be together with someone
so achieve the reason why God created him.
Yes.
Wow.
Not the Bible said that one would chase 1,000, right? And two will chase 10,000. So it's about the productivity of coming together, not about loneliness.
So you see, these days, the generation that we are in now, most people get married because they are tired of being lonely.
Yeah.
They want a companion. They want someone that can be there with them. They want someone that they can just, have as someone they will call.
That will fill up the space.
Fill up the space.
Of the loneliness.
Yeah. So
But
with what she has just said, it has clarified a lot of things. That you getting into marriage because you feel lonely is a wrong reason for getting into marriage. It's a very wrong reason. Okay, what if after a period of time, maybe work or something,
has to take
you guys apart?
Yeah.
How will you be able to fill up that space if the reason why you got married was because you're lonely? You see, so that's the wrong reason why you should get married. Okay, that's the wrong reason why you should get married. So because of time, let me just go straight to the second one. It's very, 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 very. Will I say? Okay, let me just say it. Don't get married because the girl or the guy is either beautiful or handsome.
Yeah.
You joke, right? Okay, now so many guys get married because the lady is beautiful, figure 8, tall, beautiful, and awesome. How they used to put it also. Let me tell you something about beauty. Beauty actually fades.
Yeah.
The book of Proverbs says that beauty fades. So beauty cannot sustain your home. Beauty cannot keep marriage. We have had people that got married to even princess, and before you know, in 2 weeks' time they broke up. We've had people that got married to the most beautiful lady in their community, and before you know what's happening, they broke up. We had people that got married to the most handsome guy in the world, and before you know what's happening, they broke up. So, in order to be safe or to be in a safer path, never get married to someone because you feel the person is beautiful. But beauty is also a good thing. I'm not trying to talk down on beauty. Beautiful. Okay, as you can see, my wife is beautiful. Okay, let's go back to business now. So never get married because someone is beautiful. Get married because of the virtue the person carries.
Oh yes.
Go beyond beauty into the inner person. The virtue the person carries.
Yeah.
Virtue is very important. Beauty fades. Proverbs talk about the virtuous woman. So it goes beyond beauty. Okay? So beauty fades. So when you get married to someone because the person is beautiful, what happens when the beauty starts fading? Or what happens when you see someone out there that is more beautiful than your wife? You want to compromise. You want to cheat, okay?
Yeah.
So don't ever put that as a yardstick why you should get married. Because the guy is handsome or the lady is beautiful. It should never be a reason why you should get married.
Okay. I'll also add one. I think that's the third one now,
Yeah.
right? All right. Okay. Don't get married because of sex.
Wow.
Because you feel you can't hold yourself. You don't have self-control.
So you're just looking for
somebody who will just be around you, that you will always be able to have sex when you want to have sex. That's a wrong reason to get married. All right. I think before you get married, you should have been able to build as a child of God, as one who is into marriage for the right reasons. All right. I think subsequent time we'll talk about the reason for marriage. I think we'll talk about for the sake of this particular video, let's just concentrate on this. All right. So I think you should get to the point where you have been able to have self-control enough that even without sex, now sex is a beautiful thing, is a wonderful thing, is one of the gifts that God gives to married people. All right, but if you miss out on the main reason for marriage and sex becomes a focus for getting married, because you want to cure the urge, what you're feeling, you don't want to be messing around with girls again. All right, and that's why you think you should get married, then it's wrong. Because if your spouse, what happens when your spouse at a point cannot give you sex because of one
issue, maybe health issues,
or even maybe
situations,
distance, or what do you do at
what
that
do you
point?
do at that point? Very important question.
What do you do at that point? So sex should not be the reason, your focus for getting married, because you just want someone who will be there for you to have sex at all times, at the time you want it. All right, it shouldn't be your focus for marriage. There is a reason why God created marriage. There is a reason, but I think maybe not.
You have to debunk that idea, guys.
Yes.
You have to seriously debunk that idea.
It's not for sex.
The reason why you have to debunk that idea is because you even get tired of sex.
Oh yeah.
You get tired of it because there are times when your body will not move again.
Yeah, so
there are times when you will not even think about having sex because the pressure, the family pressure on your head is enough to overwhelm you. So it's a very wrong reason, okay? Sex is beautiful, as Shell said, okay, but never have that at the front of your mind.
Yes,
as
the
reason,
focus, as a reason.
As the focus why you want to get married. These are some of the reasons why homes don't last.
Yes, because the reasons have
homes
been
don't
wrong.
Last. Homes don't last because the way you feel you should be having sex with your wife is not forthcoming, and you get frustrated before you know you start cheating. Before you know what's happening, problems, and home end up breaking up. So please, never ever keep that as a reason why you should get married. Okay, I want to talk about one more, and we'll look into one more again because of our time, so that we can continue this next time. Okay, never get married because you are under family pressure. Parents, friends, never ever get married because it's happening. The reason why we're talking about all of this is because it's really happening. In essence, what I'm trying to say is never get married because of family pressure. Never get married because your dad asked you to marry this person. Never get married because you want to please one auntie in your family. Never get married because your mom doesn't want you to get married to that man. Also, marry because God said you should get married. Do you understand? Viewers, this will really help you at home. This will help you at home. If you don't marry because of God's purpose and God's agenda, you will marry wrongly because pleasing anybody, how long will you end up pleasing them? For how long can you please them? So never get married because of family pressure. Never get married because of friends. Never get married because
even
of pleasing
societal pressure.
Even societal pressure, peer pressure.
Societal pressure.
Societal pressure.
You getting married because you feel you're running out of age. You're getting married because the society said that this is the age that you're supposed to get married. Anything up from this time is already late. Nobody should tell you the time. See, oh my God, I wish there's a way I can explain this to you also that you get it. Timing for marriage, it has to be with God.
It's God.
It has to be of God. If not, if you rush into it, you get, or you even miss it. Not only rushing into it, sometimes it may be the time and God is telling you, and you're not even getting the signal. You're not getting the signal right. So if it is, there is always, I know God is a God of mercy and all of that, but sometimes when we miss it, it takes us time to be able to get it all figured out again. You get it? So even with societal pressure, parental pressure, friends, peer group pressure, all my mates have gotten married. My dear, all your mates, there are many of your mates too that are dead. So you get it? That should not be a criteria. I think it's very important we know this so that God can help us to build our homes in the way of the Lord, in the agenda of God.
Okay, the last one we're going to be looking at today is don't get married because someone promised you a good life after marriage.
I'll take you outside the country.
Maybe your partner told you that I have one uncle in Canada. If you get married, don't worry. We will travel out of the country. We will not suffer in Nigeria.
Promises.
See, I have a friend that I've been in that for like 3-4 years now after marriage, and nothing has still happened. Talk more on that, please.
All right. Because you, the person told you, when we get married, I'm going to take you out of this country. All right, we're not going to live in Nigeria. We're not going to even live in.
Or maybe my father has
yes,
200
and my
hectares
dad
of land
promised
somewhere.
that when I get married,
Give
you
me an
will
estate.
to me this particular part of his properties and all of that. When I get married, this is what all of this good life and all those things that get you hyper excited, and you just say yes.
If God's hand is not in that marriage, you will suffer. The truth is,
all right. Now, let your marriage, let you getting married be on the promises of God.
Yeah.
On the promises of God. Let it not be based on whatever you have been promised. All right. This young man here, he promised me a lot of things. He promised me a lot of things. Yes, you get it. Yes, we know there are some that are long-term
but
promises.
those things didn't make you to say yes.
That is not. You get it. That's where I'm going
those
to.
things
All right. That was not the
yes.
reason why I said yes to it. That is why I can.
God.
I am still okay and I'm still fine even without those things, because I knew what God told me. I knew what God told me, so I'm holding on to the promises of God. I'm holding on to the word of God and not of man and not of what he said. I got the go-ahead from God for me to be able to marry him, and I married him. So whatever he said was not... I believe.
I know some preachers we tell you, go ahead and promise your wife you take her to Dubai and God will provide the money to. Sometimes it tarries. That Dubai you promised her.
Yeah, it may take time. Yeah.
So if the reason why your wife say I will marry is because my husband promised me Dubai that after 1 year, what if he doesn't have the money and it didn't happen?
That
you get frustrated. Yeah. So as she said, stand on the promises of God. That is the sure rock and the sure foundation for every home. Yeah. So we believe you've been blessed today, and this is going to be a packed series. We're going to come back your way. As she said, we'll talk about reason why you should get married, but we want to take a little time to talk about reasons why you should not get married. Okay, then after that we'll now come to reason why you should get married.
It's going to take a little time, like a kind of a series. All right, and I know you're going to enjoy it.
So you have to stay tuned.
Please stay tuned. Okay. Please subscribe to our channel. That's the only way you can get notified when we drop a new video. All right, subscribe to our channel, share to your friends, people please. You know that this will bless. Just share to them. I'm really grateful. We are grateful for all you have done so far, all the people that have subscribed to the channel, those who have been sharing. We have been seeing it, the comments, the DMs, the messages, everything. We receive them with a open heart, and we are grateful. All right, but please help us do more. All right, and we know that God will keep blessing you, and you keep enjoying from this channel as the Lord will help us as well.
So we're going to come in your way soon again.
Please like.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Once again, we are
the Franklins.
Thank you.